Good morning, everyone. This is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. Thank you for joining me for my new Friday edition, or it's my holiday edition of There's a Kit for That. As a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I love all of Stampin' Up's different kits that the company offers to make your holiday preparation and card making and planning a lot easier. We've covered Stampin' Up's tag kit, the Christmas card kit, and the Christmas countdown kit. So today I thought I would cover Stampin' Up's monthly crafting kit called Paper Pumpkin. So each month you get a surprise. Good morning, Wendy. Thanks for joining me for There's a Kit for That. Today I'm covering Stampin' Up's Paper Pumpkin, the monthly crafting kit. It's a fun-filled box of paper crafting supplies that would come in your mailbox each month. And there are two ways to subscribe. One is a month-to-month subscription, which runs $22 a month plus tax. And the great news is that shipping is included on that. You can also buy a 1, 3, 6, or 12-month subscription, and the costs vary on that. Like, for example, a 1-month subscription, if you wanted to get that for a Christmas gift, is $21 plus tax and shipping. I'll give you some of that information later. But the kit comes once a month. Good morning, Susan. Thanks for joining me. I'm about to show you my Paper Pumpkin kit that I just received in the mail called Jolly Gingerbread from November of 2020. I think these make awesome gifts, as well as you can get a gift certificate if you buy someone a subscription to it. So actually I'm going to, good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Don. I'm going to scooch you down and show you my kit and a couple of the things that I have done with the kit. Just hang tight. And there we go. All right, this month, this kit is called Jolly Gingerbread, and it was the kit that we received in November. The kits ship once a month. You have until the 10th of each month to subscribe, and then the kit is mailed to you after that. So this is what it would look like when you opened it up. Inside there's a little flyer that tells you a little bit about, good morning, Trudy. Thanks for popping in this morning. And Susan. So this tells a little bit about the kit. Sometimes they'll give us a hint about the next month's kit. In each and every kit, you'll receive an ink spot. This month's was Blushing Bride. Something that's really interesting to know is that if you subscribed for an entire year, you'd get 12 different ink spots, mini ink pads. You'd also have 12 different stamp sets, photopolymer stamp sets, and with each, not with each, but if you are a brand new subscriber, you will receive an acrylic block in your first order, and you will be able to use that block for all of your stamping projects throughout the year. There is a discount when you do get the 12-month subscription to Paper Pumpkin. It's like buy 11 months, get one free, and then you earn Stampin' Rewards on top of that. So then the fun is doing the tissue paper and finding your project kit within, which is shrink wrapped, and you just take it out of the wrapping, and it shows you your directions. So this one, I'm going to leave that closed in case I do have an extra one in case someone would like to buy one this month. But I have a kit open that I did start, and I'll show you what I've made with the kit so far. So the kit was designed to make 15 gift card holders. So I've made 2 like they're supposed to be made, and each time I do this, I think about trying to find a gift card to put in there, but you get the idea. So there's space for your gift card in there. The other thing I also did was make some tags. You can make a holiday tag, and now these are probably what I'm going to be making more of, because it always seems as if when my husband's wrapping the gifts, he's wondering where the Christmas tags are. And as another alternate, I took the little houses, the gingerbread houses that you get as cutouts, and I made it into a card using one of Stampin' Up's Whisper White note cards and envelopes. These are pre-cut and scored note cards and envelopes. You get 20 of them for $7, so they're all ready to go, and added just a little bit of coordinating designer series paper that I had. So those are some quick alternatives. I'll show you what's in the kit, and I'll make a card. So it's kind of a mess because I just throw the stuff in the box, and that's one super thing, is that this doesn't take up a lot of space. You can just keep everything in your box, or when you're done with it, store the stamp sets in another location. So there are the envelopes that go with the gift card holders. My photopolymer stamp set. If you're new to stamping and you're wondering what photopolymer means, it means that they're totally see-through and it makes stamping super easy. I'll show you how I do that shortly. This kit also had embellishments. We have some Stampin' Dimensionals as well as glue dots. We have some other adhesive. This is our tear and tape. I use this for 3D projects to make sure that things are stuck tight. Some little fun peppermint embellishments. These have adhesive on the other side, so they're easily adhered. There's my Stampin' Ink spot, which is the Blushing Bride. This kit also came with a bunch of little tags. They use stamp on the tags and then punch those out. You see I've stamped a couple of those. It also comes with the little houses that you stamp on, and then the gift card holders themselves, as well as directions. And if you decide to become a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, each month Stampin' Up! Has a Paper Pumpkin video that quickly shows how that kit goes together. And there is also a Facebook page that where people pride themselves in showing alternates. So if the kit might not be quite your thing, you can go to this Facebook page and people have just a ton of alternatives. People are so creative. It's just absolutely amazes me how creative people are. And one thing about Paper Pumpkin, if you do subscribe month to month, you can cancel or skip a month at any time. So that's something you can decide to do on your own. All right, I'm going to grab my block and my stamp set, and I'm going to make one of the tags or one of the gift card holders there. I've already stamped the yellow, so that means I'm going to choose this one with the green. Good morning, Gina. Thanks for popping in, just showing the Jolly Gingerbread kit. So there's a little score line that will put that together using Stampin' Up's tear and tape. You can either tear this or use a scissor to cut that, but I'm going to put that just along the bottom here. Give it a good press, and then I'm going to add a few glue dots just to the bottom to hold. Give you glue dots in your kit, but I have a stash of these, so I find these that I like to use those too. So that's an option as well. All right. Good morning, Chris. Thanks for popping in. Putting together the Jolly Gingerbread Paper Pumpkin kit as part of my holiday series. There's a kit for that. I just love all of Stampin' Up's little kits. So I've effectively created the little gift card holder there. Now I just need to do some stamping, and I'll find the coordinating house and we'll punch that out. All the pieces are here for you, so it just makes it super easy, and you don't have to do it just as the directions say. That's just something in my personality, in my nature. That good morning, Ruth. Thanks for popping in. This is the Jolly Gingerbread Paper Pumpkin kit that makes 15 gift card holders or tags or cards. All right, so we need to do a little bit of stamping to dress up our little front of our gingerbread house. So I'm going to, this is the joy of the photopolymer. You just peel off the, probably a little more gently than I'm doing, peel off the stamp from the plastic. I love the grid paper for lining things up. Press on that stamp evenly and firmly, and voila, you've got that on there. Another thing that is, once you get started stamping, that's nice to have is one of Stampin' Up's mats, foam mats, so that you can, gives you a really nice image. So I'm going to use my Blushing Bride ink and just make sure that that stamp is totally covered with ink. It's kind of hard to see on the photopolymer. Now, if you wanted to practice, you could practice on your grid paper there, and that's also available for customer purchase too. Alrighty, so you can see this. The beauty of photopolymer is I can position that exactly where I want and see through. So I'm pressing evenly and firmly, letting the ink sink into the paper. Okay, so I've added a little bit of bling to my house. I'm going to clean my stamp with this Simply Chamois. That's also available for purchase. And in order to keep track of my stamps, I'm going to return that stamp to its rightful place, because sometimes things disappear in the craft room. I'm not sure if that happens to you, but it happens to me. And that can be very frustrating. Waste a lot of time looking for stuff. So I'm going to put that little stamp on my, and ink it up as well with the Blushing Bride. I like to apply it, have the stamp facing up, especially with these neat little guys. These little mini ink spots work super well. I usually like to use them with the Stamparatus too. All right, so I've ink on there. And gonna just add some bling, more bling to the top of the house. Good morning, Chris. Thanks for popping in. Playing with Stampin' Up's Jolly Gingerbread Kit. Well, there you go. Super cute. Here's my base. So I am going to add a bunch of Stampin' Up Stampin' Dimensionals, and those do come with the kit. And I'm pretty generous with the dimensionals. Some of you might gasp, but my silly old joke at stamping class is that I don't like things to sag, so I tend to use enough sagging going on. We don't want it to happen to our cards, so I use a lot of Stampin' Dimensionals to make sure that that doesn't happen. So I'm going to apply that to the front of my gift card holder, and then I have my Happy Holidays that I've already stamped. Pre-stamped some of those just for fun. And that's maybe what I would do if I were going to do the kit all at one time. I would stamp all my sentiments, and then I would work in batches to get all of these completed. But I know I'm going to be sending out a number of gift cards this year, and you probably will be too, with the state of affairs, but to try to support all of our local businesses. So I use Stampin' Dimensionals and put that on the front. Now, you have to have bling. Aren't these little peppermint embellishments super cute? So it's just a matter of deciding which little embellishment should we use. The door is green, so let's use green. So it's pretty fun. They just peel right off, and we'll have a little decoration by each side. And what's super fun about this kit, you can do whatever you want. It's your kit. You can decorate it and design it any way you want. So super cute gift card holder, something fun to do with either grandkids or kids or your sister or your mom or yourself. Just a fun little crafting getaway. Now, what I was going to, early on in the video, I did show you an alternate. So I made a gift tag with that kit. So you might be wondering how I did that. So here's the template before I glued it shut. So what we would simply do for making the tag, and it might be kind of hard for me to see in here, but I'm just going to follow the score line and trim that little piece off. And then if you have a little punch in your craft room, you would just make a little punch here, add some coordinating ribbon, and then decorate it on the front as you did your gift cards. So that's the house that I put on that one. So that's one alternate use of that. And then I will show you the card. The card, again, I used Stampin' Up's Whisper White Note cards in envelope. They also come in very vanilla. And so I direct decorated my house, and I trimmed off part of the house and placed it on the front and decorated it. So I have another holiday card. So lots and lots of options for this super fun kit. So that's the monthly kit. $22 a month. Everything comes in your one little box for you to use. Next month's kit is going to be called Berry Comforting. Send a big bear hug to the ones you love. It will be 12 full-size cards with coordinating envelopes. Kind of the clues, it looks like there might be maybe some bear cutouts, a cupcake. It's just trying to send a little words of comfort to all of our loved ones to start off the new year. This kit, the subscription is good through, so subscribe by December 10th in order to receive that kit. Again, you can subscribe month to month or buy a 1, 3, 6, or 12-month subscription, and those subscriptions make awesome gifts. So I hope you've enjoyed There's a Kit for That presentation of all of the Stampin' Up's kits. Next Friday, I'll be back with another kit that will be, it's one of Stampin' Up's all-inclusive card kits. If you have any questions, please give me a holler. You can find me online at kimplayswithpaper.com or right here on my Facebook page. I also have a YouTube channel and a Pinterest board and a monthly newsletter. But thanks for joining me, everyone. Have an awesome weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.